Closer you draw to Jesus and more consecrated that you walk in the Lord's righteousness, the less people you will be able to stay connected with, because very few choose to obey Jesus to the highest levels. The stronger anointing that you walk in with the Lord, the fewer people can stay in your life, because they don't walk in obedience to the Lord. So it can feel sad to no longer have the same people in your life as you did 10 years ago, 5 years ago, even a year ago. Many are your own family members, and many are church people. But to obey Jesus and walk in the full calling that He wants to for His anointed require us to disconnect with many people, especially those who are living compromised lives, as we cannot keep walking with those same people because they'll compromise you. So when you look back at your life and you see how you have pursued forgiving all, repenting for your pride, making sin rare, and being delivered from the demons of your past and the sinful behavior that you used to justify, you can see how you now closely listen to the Holy Spirit, walk in obedience to Jesus, and then you will know that the friends that you had in the past can no longer walk with you. You cannot keep your old family or friends and have them stay in your inner circle anymore because of God's calling. So you got to understand that. And same thing goes for church. If the leaders don't believe that Christians need deliverance from demons, then you cannot come under their teachings because they're going against what Jesus preached. So your true family are those who are truly consecrated to Christ and walk in the truth and obedience of the Lord. Think about Abraham. He had to leave his family and friends behind in order to obey the Lord and walk in the full blessings of His promised land. Think about Caleb and Joseph. They were the only ones out of 1 million Israelites who made it into the promised land. Because the Israelites, all they did was complain all the time, and the Lord ended up having them all die in the desert over 40 years. Even the anointed prophet Jeremiah had no friends. Even his own family rejected him. Think about David. He had to say goodbye to his best friend Jonathan because Jonathan's father, Saul, was jealous of David and wanted to kill him. So he had to leave him because if he didn't, then he would have not been able to rise to becoming the king. And God promised David that he would become king of all of Israel. And think about even Jesus. He had all of his enemies. And so got to understand that it can be seemingly like it's a lonely life. But when you are truly anointed of the Lord, you are going to have to